Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. So here's the cannon, Shannon Briggs, 193 centimeters tall with a reach of 203 centimeters. He'll be going up against this man, Frank Bruno, 6'3", with an 82-inch reach.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
Shannon the Cannon Briggs, known for his formidable punching power and aggression, won 88% of his fights by knockout. True Brit, Frank Bruno, a unique and charismatic heavyweight fighting out of England.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
And with that, let's go into the ring. And the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, the heavyweight champion of the world, Shannon the Cannon Briggs. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, a European champion and a heavyweight champion of the world, Frank Bruno.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Take the phone off the hook. Right. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. So here we go. Should be a good one. Those counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of defense here at all. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. Misses with the jab. They exchange punches. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think they're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Fighter will say no mas. Good counter punch. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Both men step back for just a moment. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers will hit anything and everything. Your head, your ear, your elbow, your rib, your belly button. They are an absolute terror.
Just misses with that uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Come on, again, into it. You're better than this, mate. Go back on. Yes, good run. I like that. I'm happy. You're living back when you go again. Switch on, switch on. Your right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. He'll fight and he's going to be confident. Let's take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick it on the end of that jump, and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that focus. Don't let him back in the fight. Right round. Good man. And switch on. Get this boxing back together. You're thinking, you're smart, you weren't loading up. You're in the bag, and you've let him back into it. Get your mind back in. Carry away. Great defense in the end goal of that.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Set him up and you'll take him out. He's ready to go.
There's the bell for round 2. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This is a high-octane battle. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Beautiful counter shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Couldn't land that jab. The straight right just misses. Perfect counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Bruno covering up. And now finally Bruno waking up from that. Did you see that? This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Bruno, though, showing you how tough his chin is.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Got the momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Do you want to win this fight? Or you go back out there? Are you into that jab? You're getting your timing already. The right time's beautiful there. You're boxing, be smart, get your shots in. I'll get him in. After you out. Great work. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. You'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely solid. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job. And get back out there. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out. Go up there and finish him up. That's a god-awful round. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
Look, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Time winding down as we get set for another round.
Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no feedback.
Back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win the round on the jab. And breathe.
On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Well done with that counter shot. It's bombs away. That hook won't score. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around her. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Tried to score with a jab. Swing and a miss with that hook. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Every time they... And Shannon Briggs took that one hard. Like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Just get your breath back.
Do anything. Go back and win the round, right?
So getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful. Now just stick a few body.
Get focused. Get your minds on the job. Get back out there and win the round. He needs to get back out there. He needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that.
Good man. Stay focused. Go on. Don't let him back in, all right?
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right?
You're smart. You weren't low enough, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Get on that. Do what you got to do. Good work.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
Get out there and switch.
That's beautiful. That's it. Just stop working a few body shots in there. Hurry up a little bit. You got to figure it out. Good work.
There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. That jab won't score. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. A straight right just misses. Better start respecting each other's punching power. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
They exchange punches. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both want a knockout, you can tell. Punch, counter punch. You don't want to trade shots. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Barry, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He needs to get back out there. He needs to win the game.
Now, don't want to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot already.
Just box him. Be smart. Just get your shots off. Don't give him anything. Go back and win the rounds, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, go out there and finish it. Just keep them on the other end.
And win this round. You have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back into it.
Just start working a few body shots in there. Very up the limit. You can't figure it out. Good luck.
He's back into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
In your power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Good luck. Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on the end. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab misses. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Beautiful counter punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. You get desperate, you make mistakes.
Frank Bruno finally goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Catch and shoot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. A straight right just misses. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Well, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it out.
Win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you let him back into it.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing with power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Let's just get out there.
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. There.
Go out there. Win the next one. Yeah?
You've cooked this. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no few shots. Keep
Round that was. Come on. Let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Stay. Get your boxing back together. You did all that work in camp. You gotta get out there.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Swing and a miss with the hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Looking to land the hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punches have to hurt. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. A big whiff with the right hook. Down goes Briggs. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
So the final 10 seconds of the... Oh, right there! And Shannon Briggs just got rocked. Down goes Briggs. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
No one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Go again. Get your mind back on the job. That's a top of your shot.
Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting you tight.
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back on him this round. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight. Do you know what you're doing?
You absolutely period. Just keep him on the end of that.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Base it.
Just stick a few body shots in there, very up a little bit so you can't figure you out. Good work.
And needs to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Good work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in the fight. Ready?
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Rounds, right?
Never no free shots. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, but you're still happy.
Here we go. It's round 7. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
The jab doesn't quite connect. He threw a punch and just got countered. Jab slightly off target. A swing and a miss with the left hook. That counter shot lands. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? This is the biggest moment of his life. Can he seize it? Can he take control and put Frank Bruno out? Bruno's a veteran, though. He knows how to survive.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
All right, hook misses. A perfect counter shot. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Bruno seeing cobwebs. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
Just when you talk about championship material.
Don't change too much. Come on.
You're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight.
Keep coming back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up. He'll take it
Back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident.
He's ready to go. You've got to be smart. Otherwise, you'll see it and ride it.
Stick him in the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace to get your momentum.
Smart. You weren't loaded up, but you're still landing your power shots. Good work.
I need to focus on what we're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back.
Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Just misses that uppercut. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
He scores with the counter. That counter shot lands. Bruno not answering back. It seems that maybe Bruno has survived the storm here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. Jab misses. Tried to score with the uppercut. Counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. worry about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
There's a lot on the line here.
Tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. He'll take that confidence away.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Listen, Bates, win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
That right hand's good. Let's start working a few body shots in there. There you go.
Everything in the bag, but you've let him back into it.
Lights in the middle. Can't miss it. Now do it. Stay focused. Don't let him back on the fight.
Go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Then the absolute period.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
Forget about that round. It's a bad round.
Don't get carried away. Think about your defense at the end of all of that. Do what you got to do.
And there's the bell for round 9. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They exchange punches. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
How about that time counter shot? Missed with that jab. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Oh, this might be the down goes Briggs. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the down goes Briggs. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
I've got to see that again.
trainer has a pep talk. Now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Hosting this fight. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round good work. I don't want you to know it. Just take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute.
Take him out. Look, he's ready to go. He's gone already.
Take away that confidence. Stop him in his tracks. I need you to get back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
The right hand's beautiful. Just stick a few body shots in there. Very double left in.
Go back and win the round, right? There's only one round.
Man, you say focus? Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shot.
Go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag. Or you let him back in already.
The right hand's beautiful.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Better than this, kid.
Just the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing. The gaps will appear.
Here comes the 10th round. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Can't land that jab. Shannon Briggs took that one hard. Down goes Briggs. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He misses with that jab. It's a good start to the round for this guy.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Nice counter shot. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Jab did not score. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Beautiful counter shot. Swing and a miss with the jab. Down goes Briggs. Wow, let's take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
ladies and gentlemen, a knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.